Lovely, yeah. Congratulations, Matt, on your bowling performances. I think you might guilty there, a bit too close. Anyway, as a bowling unit, how did you go about attacking it and keeping that pressure on over the course of the England innings to set up the 100-run lead?
Yeah, I think pressure is the key word there. The ability to stem flow of runs and be able to probably create challenging from both ends. So from us was, slightly, I suppose, bowling to our strengths to what that plan looks like with Tom, and I thought the way that we executed was brilliant. The margin's very small out there, so accuracy is pretty key.
I think you might have hit a key word there too in terms of Tom. Rate that wicket-keeping performance and particularly the catch of Jofra Archer.
Yeah, huge. Tom is unbelievably impressive behind the stumps, and I think we were a couple of years ago we started implementing the keeper up, and I think the way that he, I suppose, both sides of the wicket, up and down, doesn't seem to faze him, and he's always up for the challenge. And I think the keeping display he showed today was some of the best we've seen in a long time. That was pretty impressive, with not only the bounce, the lack of bounce, but also getting a couple down the leg side as well, and nothing seemed to faze him. So it's all well and good having the keeper up, but to be able to execute, you need your man looking after you. So he's been incredible.
Does it take a hit to the ego when you're steaming in like that and he's still rubbing?
Yeah, no, we've talked about it in the past. I think the key thing is creating a challenge. So we parked the ego a long time ago, and I think you can still bowl with energy and have the keeper up, and I think that mentality of still being able to hit the wicket, you need the trust in the keeper, and I think that's the key part of the relationship there is just full faith that he's going to be fine, because you obviously worry about fingers and whatnot too. So an impressive gloveman, and we're very lucky to have him.
What was the feeling in the dressing room when Rach and Henry were putting on those runs, and I guess being able to continue to build the lead?
Yeah, I think the ability to probably soak up some pressure and then put the pressure back on was probably something that you noticed out there, and just so happy for them, and especially Toe. He's been churning out runs for a long time now, and it's just great to see him get that opportunity and continue on what he's been doing for a long time. And he was excellent today. I think that partnership you talk about there, it wasn't easy in periods. They had to absorb a little bit, and then they chose their moments to put the pressure back on and really put us in a strong position.
And what's the team mindset like about setting a total? Our memory's long, going back to 2022 and what England was able to do on those three occasions?
I think our focus is purely on this game here. I think to be able to take 20 wickets, you're going to need a lot of energy in the tank, so giving the bowlers a bit of rest is important, but those conversations I'm sure will be had at some stage tomorrow, but we know that things can happen quickly here as well, so the key for us is just focusing on that first part of tomorrow.
Thanks, man.
No worries.
Just down the front here.
Matt, have all the England changes this week that brought in 3 debutants is unusual, certainly for England. Have you guys seen it as an opportunity really to just play really hard cricket and show some of these guys what it's like? It's tough Test cricket, and a lot of them having their first time at it.
Oh, not necessarily. I think a lot of guys have played county cricket here. We know the talent that the group has, so the debutants, I think for us there's a huge amount of respect for us going into this game, so probably less focus on them and continuing how we want to play our cricket. The key thing for us is adapting. Each wicket's been different, obviously Lords to here, and the ability is to create pressure with bat and ball, and that's something we'll probably put our focus into.
And you know a little bit what it's like sort of taking over in a key job from a New Zealand great or two. Henry Nicholls has had to step up and sort of to take that one on, and with Kane retiring and gone pretty well. It's not easy when you step into shoes like that.
I mean, I'm just so happy for him really. I think he's shown for a long time his class, and he's, like I said, he's been churning out runs for a long time, and especially the last couple of seasons has been just so great to watch. So for him to just continue that form, I suppose, like you said, there's always external noise, but I suppose it shows the character of him really and his resilience to block it out and just do what he needed to do for the team, and that's something that he puts a lot of pride into, is what the team needs, and he surely did that today.
And there's loads of time left in this game. I'm assuming there's no pressure other than getting that number as high as you can.
Yeah, time's important. You need to be able to take 20 wickets, so that's something we'll focus on later on, because at the moment, like you said, there is a lot of time, so there's still a lot of work to be done. So for us, it's probably freshen up tonight. It's been a hot day out there for everyone involved, and I think come here with fresh minds tomorrow.
You got the Matt Rollins.
Can I just ask about the body and the back spasms at Lords? Were you always confident that you'd pull up all right for this test? And you just talk us through that week, because obviously you had the niggle.
Yeah, never ideal when something like that happens, but yeah, I think it was just a little bit of a freak thing. So yeah, plenty of faith in the medical team, and thankfully we had that bit of a window just to try to settle the body down. But as always, there's a bit of nerves when you're coming back for something like that. It's never a nice feeling when you go down on day one. Thankfully the wickets unfolded at Lords, so didn't feel as bad, but knowing that it was going to be a really good surface out here, you're going to have to be able to keep coming in. So yeah, great that it's done all right so far.
And how pleased were you then today to, I suppose, back up the overs from yesterday and bowl the volume that you did?
Yeah, I think we knew it was actually going to be a big session this morning. I think both innings have shown how late in the piece runs can come, and especially at that stage of the game as well was really important. So we had to apply pressure, and the key for us was, I suppose, not searching and actually just allowing us to create control with the ball. So I think we did that really well, and yeah, I think Fisher batted beautifully, and that's okay for us. We want to stick to our game plan, which we did. So yeah, very happy.
Great. Leave it there, guys. Thank you very much. Cheers for having us.
Thank you.